know the part number actually now that I think about it, and I don't know why I went there because I almost never go there. I don't know what hour count this is anymore. We're in the end game. So yeah, when we last left off, we were here. So, oh, okay. So yeah, we were here. Um, Today I have no tea because actually I don't know why. I just don't. So, right. We have a Powerade bottle filled with water. Hydration is important, and yeah, there's nothing there. Anyway, let us continue. We are sitting with the two Harleys, or Harley Crocker and Kellyope. I still don't know how the fuck to say her name, and I don't really care. Cantaloupe, even. Miss Trollsona. The OG Homestuck cosplayer, if you will. Or maybe Hussy in canon cosplayed as one of the trolls first. I really don't know. I don't remember. I don't recall. This has been a long year, two year actually clusterfuck, and I don't. Yeah. Anyway, Jane, I hope I don't sound like too much of a dream bubble novice, but now that we've remembered we're asleep, how do we wake up? Good question. Jade. Good question. I have no idea. I mean, not that I haven't had a wonderful time recording our stories here with you. Ooh, excuse me. Jeez. That water is hitting some stomach gases, I guess. Yeah. Good question. I have no idea. I mean, not that I haven't had a wonderful time recording our stories here with you both, but maybe we should return to our friends soon. What if they need our help? Obviously, I have enjoyed your company more than I can say, but you're right, you cannot stay here forever. Your friends need you, so I will wake you up. Wait, you can do that? Actually, that's a good fucking question. If you could just do that, why not do that? Actually, I guess because you're lonely and you haven't had friends, and it would have, everyone would have died, I guess, because, yeah. There's a time and place for every action, is the reason. And that's what we're gonna roll with. Let's go with Uwu Face. Wow, okay. Then I guess that settles that. Before we go, I just want to say, in case we never get the chance to, what the, huh? Something is happening. Oh. Fuck you, fuck your stage, fuck them troll ass horns you're wearing, fuck them sparkly ass shoes, fuck them rad ass god tier capes. Yeah. We teleporting or something, or shit's happening. Oh, wait, there's more to that. Or wait, is that a different page? It is a different page. Why? Okay, that threw me off because like nothing changed. Nothing changed. Or at least nothing changed other than the image changing. Which it did change, but now they're falling through the space and time continuum, and they're falling and shit, and they're falling, and the ribbon is falling with them. But now it's a slide, so okay. Now, oh, what is this? What is this? Who is? Why? I shouldn't check my phone. I probably should have. I don't know. I don't know. Put it down somewhere and not check it in the middle of a recording. But eh. They're sliding down now, but also, what is up with Jade's fucking, I don't know, cloak, tunic? One leg is up, other leg is down, but there's no underside. I mean, not that I'm hoping for an upskirt shot. I'm not. I mean, I'm not that I'm. Anyway, yeah. So there's, but like it's just a void of leg and tunic. Just you know. right? Like, leg tunic, the fuck. Anyway, more windy, windy path. Now they get up and walk because I guess they're in the middle of nothingness. So why not? And now things are apparating, and they seem to be in the middle of a PSO2 boss fight because they're in the middle of a wave. I know this place, says Jade. Oh, I said Jade. My apologies, it was Jane. Because at this point, I literally don't remember which one is which. Because it's been so long since... Yeah, just... Time passing really fucks with memory of characters. Now Jane says, where are we? Or, did I read the last line? Fucking... Yeah, I know this place. Where are we? It's Echidna's lair, or my memory of it at least. Wow, we're just saying that because it's obviously going to be true in a few moments, isn't it? Or possibly someone else's. Yeah, see? Clearly. Jane? And Jane's fucking gone. Rackle spackle, flickle flackle, and she's back into the real world. She's out this bitch. And she looks like she just had some good... I shouldn't finish that. They're very much 16 or something at this point. I guess legally that's not an even important thing to note. She looks like she just woke up. She had a fun party night. And there, that's much more wholesome. Abra-ca-fiddling dabra, you silly shoot nerds. My exceedingly strong work as the party's premier bodybuilding hacker is done. Off I go. Ellipses. Jane, you're awake. Okay, let's just... You're awake. You're awake. You're awake. Oh, am I just remembering poorly at this point, or are these typos just getting worse? Or I don't even know if it's a typo or... But you're awake. You're awake. You've been awoken. Not, hey, sleepyhead, but you're awake. You're awake. Maybe it's an aesthetic choice because they were all typing previously, but you're awake. You're awake. Okay, anyway. Roxy, you are alive. You're. Thank you, good Lord Canibus. Fix that fucking grammar. Grammar is the right term, right? I believe fuck, doesn't even matter. Thank you, Lord Jeebus, for at least acknowledging the poor grammatical decisions that have been occurring. Okay, I can't deal with it, as has been clearly shown, and I'm clearly showing now. The poor grammatical status of these conversations, because they're supposed to be talking out loud, and I mean, fuck, I'm no saint. I say Lamau out loud very often. It's probably a quirk I should break. I don't know if it started ironically or not, but it's become a thing I just do. But you're awake. Anywho. So are you. You were dead last time I saw you. And also, before I found you sleeping here. But now you're awake. See? You're awake. Now you're awake. 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 And also alive. Yeah. You were dead too, because but now you're... Oh God, Roxy, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight when... Please, forgive me. Aw, Janie, you don't gotta worry about whatever sad incident that frown's about. That's all water under the bridge, bruh. No, all water under a bridge from a reality I got no recollection of, and therefore don't matter at all. by which I mean this reality here. So, okay, the reality is still kind of relevant because we are literally inside of it at the moment, or ATM, but I'm new here. I came over to keep being Roxy since this old one died or whatever through hecka debacles. That is quite an explanation. Geez, I missed you. Come here, you extravagant bitch. Ha ha ha. Wait, what? Actually, it's a good. Okay, so this brings up a really weird quantum issue of if the person you know isn't the person they were anymore. What's the friendship like if they're not the same people from the same timelines? Would you date would you date someone who is your significant other but from a different timeline where they're not your significant other? Like, can you just force relationships upon people regardless of the current state that they were in or you were in, and your states between the two of you as you become? I don't know. Yeah, just think on that for a minute, right? If I'm from timeline A and you're from timeline B, and in both timelines we're dating, but in both timelines we end up killing each other, or each other get killed, whichever one is easier for this situation to exist, and then we meet up in timeline C, or maybe even timeline B, because why not? A third timeline just makes it even weirder, because what happens to that timeline's people? Is it still okay to like sort of figure out the relationship? Because I guess technically you are the same people, but you don't have the same experiences and you don't have the same lives. So does that still make you the same people? Is that even an okay thing? Is that still like, as long as it's still a consensual ish friendship, but it's based upon, I guess, on a technicality, it is in fact based upon lies, but they're still real to you, God damn it. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, fucking, I lost my place due to my odd tangent, and I apologize. Reality here, blah blah blah, but I'm new here. Quite an explanation. Oh, I read the whole fucking thing and I just forgot. This is why we scroll down, folks. The hug pile doesn't stop from getting taller. Question mark. The hug pile. There are more hugs, Rose. I can see the hugs. I don't understand the pile thing. Oh, you don't remember? A funny quote from one of Dave's old comics. Actually, that reminds me that at some point I do need to go and read the entirety of Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, because actually I don't need to. I want to. I want to read the entirety of Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, but also still for vague reason that I cannot articulate because it kind of doesn't exist. I just do. I feel like I'm missing out. Actually, I guess that is a good enough explanation and it was well enough articulated, but I digress. Ah, yes, vaguely. It's been a long journey, John. I believe one of the most valuable lessons that comes from growing up, or comes with growing up, is gaining the wisdom that gently informs you when it's time to retire a meme. Heh, I guess I never earned that handy badge or whatever. I like this though. Every time someone wakes up or pops out of nowhere, it's fun times all over again. I feel like I should be playing reunion bingo. Who'll be next? Sorry, I don't know if that was even heard, but eh. I don't hate John any. Actually, I don't know. I can't answer that question. My feelings on John as a character and as a person have been relatively muted due to my feelings towards everything else, and at least the understanding of John's situation, or at least the understanding of John not exactly having a reasonable situation. But all of that is water under the bridge. Yeah, anywho. I never guessed. Yeah, reunion bingo. Who will be next? My money is on the long-awaited and insanely poignant reunion between me and Casey the Salamander. Surely you mean the dear Viceroy Bubbles von Salamander, right? And instead of you, you mean me. That's when the real tears will flow. What do you think she's up to? No, she is my beautiful daughter. Something tells me the good Viceroy has been busy. Oh? I sense he's been scheming, plotting, biding his time, accruing dark legions. That sure is a thing that would be dumb, if true. Yeah. Hi, Nana! Jane, I mean. Sorry, it's an easy mistake to make because you're my Nana. Lol, real smooth shit, John. Hello! A pleasure to meet you, John, or Pop Pop as I used to know you. Heh. Yeah, so I heard. You look so... young. Yes, he would be young. Thanks, so do you. My Nana, who used to be ashes on my fireplace, regained her old womanly visage. Or, you know what? Her old womanly visage when I turned her into a sprite, and she helped me along the way. So Nana is a sprite, did you know that? No. I thought you should know that. She's probably around here somewhere. I hope you can meet her. Oh, also I'm your son technically. Did you know that? Yes, it is a pretty strange fact, but also pretty cool. Yup. Oh, Jane, that's my daughter there. Say hi to her. Hi. Hi, John's hot mom. Aw, shit. Huh? Also, that's, another version of Rose who died and then I buried, and a stupid cat unburied her for some reason and prototyped her. So say hello to my cool floaty double daughter. Hi, Roxy's hot double daughter. Rose Prime, I believe you may have just been owned. Bro, goddamn. Dave's contagious ass Freudian boners. Wow, I feel so out of the loop. Sorry if I still seem disoriented from my nap. I suppose it was, or impromptu troll coma? Or nap, I suppose it was. Or impromptu troll coma. Fuck, not comma, coma. Roxy, you have to clue me in on what happened here. Where are Dirk and Jake? And for that matter, John, where are your other friends? Oh, Jade, where is she? Is she still asleep? Hi, hey, Janie. That is all, like, a lot of stuff to say, and everything's... Wait. Yeah, and everything going on here is fairly complicated and heavily peopled. Peopled? Complicated and heavily peopled. I guess, sure. Heavily peopled. Heavily peopled. Not heavenly. Heavily. Don't worry. I'll ease you into comprehending shit again. Well, cliff notes are Jake fucked off somewhere, and Dirk recently fucked off back here through a window, but he left again pretty quick. Wait, hold on. I don't recall Dirk leaving. Okay, whatever. Dave went with Dirk at wherever they're fucking off to now. I think to get ready for some swords fighting, and yeah, Jade is still asleep, but a couple trolls lugged her off somewhere safe for now. The rest of the junk I'm still sorting out myself because, like I said, I'm new to this exact plane of shenanigans. Yes, you mentioned that. I still don't know what you meant by that. Wait, you and John came from another reality where everything went horribly, right? Mm-hmm. I just remembered. Really, it's been such a roller coaster ride from my memory since I fell asleep. Your and John's travels. Is that grammatically correct? Sure, whatever. Doesn't matter. Your and John's travels were a critical part of the illustrated story we reconstructed through our memories with Callie. What? You saw Callie in your dreams? I did. Oh man, how is she? I saw her in a dream a little while ago and we talked about lots of stuff. She looked like a troll then. Yes, her troll Sona. She had hers on when I saw her and we had ours on too. Fuck! She seemed to be doing well. Nervous, of course, since she was hiding, but we passed the time with our stories. It was a lot of fun. I'm so happy that I got to meet her. Or, I'm so happy I got to meet her. I wonder if I'll ever get that chance again. Or, the chance again. Jesus, why do I keep inserting words to make it flow? I guess that's the reason, but fuck, I can't stop doing it. I gotta read it as is. Well... Now that you mention it, it is one of my chief objectives to go looking for her ASAP. Or ASAP. And not to be that rogue and brag all heavy, but I may be in better touch with my void powers now. So maybe I stand a pretty good chance of tracking her down, 'cause I got something for her. Secret. It's a dick. No, it's not a dick. But... It's a secret package. I actually don't know what it is. But, you do? What? Just a little Prezi. No big deal. Ellipses. I see. JK, it is critical fucking bling, Janie. One priceless digit donut. With more carrots than a rabbit too fat for a hole. It's magic too. Whoa. Excuse me. Ahem, so you mean a ring then? Yeah. Oh man, that's a great idea, Roxy. You should try and give it to her as soon as you can, then maybe we can all meet her before we ramp up for this battle. Yeah. You think I can do it? Sure. I like your chances too. Same. Me too, Roxy. I also have some experience helping people along in the right direction when it comes to navigating the abyss. Maybe I could assist. Yeah, maybe. I'm pretty sure I have experience performing literally the exact same task. In a slightly different context. So maybe I can double assist? See, Roxy, everyone thinks you should do it because they all believe in you. That's right. Shucks, fuckers. Y'all killing me here. Meow, I'm so happy. Friglish, you silly bastard, what's up? Purr, purr, purr. All the humans being so close together and happy and friendly. Purr, purr, purr. Or purr, purr. Only 2 purrs this time. We're going through a purr recession. It's making me really excited and happy too, and making me feel like I want to be a part of everything. Purr, purr, and get close to a nearby person and be happy at them with my body. Purr. That does not sound consensual. Remember, kids, consent matters. Jaspers, what are you? Okay, no, my phrasing there is bad. Jaspers, what are you... ... I can't help it, Rose. I want to cuddle. I'm feeling so pleased and friendly. Jaspers, no. No, don't. Oh shit, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Jaspers, no. Purr. And they did it. We got Jasper Rose Sprite. And Terezi is very weirdly, like, not creeped out and excited. Almost. I actually, not almost. It's pretty clearly excited. Shit's getting really fucked up about here. Meow meow, motherfuckers. Jasper Rose Sprite. Or Jasper Rose Sprite? I don't. We're gonna call her JR. JR Sprite. Why is everything always so wonderful? Oh yes, the cracks in the space-time continuum, or I don't even remember the name for the vast void. It's just fuck. It's a clusterfuck out here. Everything is a fuck. Nothing is a good. Anyway, back to the still sleeping Trollsona boys, or I guess Trollsona girls. Cleope, welcome back, Jade. Oh shit, that's not Jade! Come toward me, or that's not Jane. Fucking hell. Hi, it's good to see you again. You are kind to believe that. How long has it been? There is no way to measure. I don't believe that's true, but we take those, I guess. Jade, could you wait over here? I will return in a moment. Literally talking about how there's no way to measure, and then talking about moments and shit. They're just inconsistencies in your measurements of time and shit. Also, just 2 of the same identities speaking to each other from different points and places in, or I guess, reality. Plur? Different places in realities. So we got God tier Callie talking to Trollsona Callie. Oh. We're using magic to just strip people out here now. That didn't seem consensual. I've been searching for you. So you have. And I've been waiting. Ellipses! Another ellipses! What will it be? Pardon? I don't... Forgive my faltering, Miss Calliope. I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to ask you to something? No, but you may if you wish. Ah, in that case, Jade told me you enjoy telling stories, like me. Is that true? I used to. Long ago, I would tell stories to myself for the sake of amusement. Now, I only tell them to others when it serves a purpose. Is there a story you would like to hear? Possibly. There is so much to wonder. Why are you here? I mean, in the lair of Echidna. This is where I was killed. Ooh, would you like to hear that story? My death was the very end, of course. When telling a story of the end, where does one begin? At the true beginning, or one of the many points between disguised as such. In a story of the end, which events precede the final moments itself, shall be considered extraneous. Wait, what? In a story of the end, which events preceding the final moment itself shall be considered extraneous? I don't, one moment. Ugh. So much throat shit. Throat mucus, I guess. Alright. Yeah, whatever. Extraneous moments preceding the final moment. For me, none were. For you, all were. It simply depends how long you're willing to listen and for how long you have. How long do I have? Now that you're here, not long at all. Oh, I'd want to listen to as much as possible in whatever amount of time I have, if you please. From the true beginning, then, and moving swiftly. I began the same as you, vulnerable, weak, but without the comfort of others to whom those flaws would endear me. So I became strong and killed my brother. I wore him down, I ate his soul. I dressed my words in his blood to hear victory every time I spoke it. I consumed his strength too. It was always in me, just as yours was in him. But being strong was not enough. A dead session is an impossible time challenge. The planets detonate sooner and sooner, one by one. It is a trial designed to be unwinnable. A muse of space could never solve it, but a lord of time could, with relentless perseverance. It could only be him, my brother. Yes, I was never meant to rise to the place he holds because the game was rigged. Rigged, tilted in favor of his aspect. Having gained immortality, I could sit forever in a spent dead session. Or I could seek counsel with the mother of monsters. And that is why you stand in my memory of her lane. Her lair, not her lane. Her choice was simple, and I accepted. She mercifully ended my life, then and there. Less mercifully is what came in exchange. My soul would have to wait here, for what felt like a very, very long time. Very important to get both berries in there. Wait for what? You. Echidna told me that your visit would be my signal, an indication that the furthest ring around me had uncoiled itself momentarily, enough to be navigable. Navigable? Fucking navigatable? Hold on, yeah. Yeah, navigable, I guess. Is that a word? Is that actually a word? It is!
Navigable.
Navigable! I don't know why I'm amazed it's a word, but it just doesn't seem real anymore. None of these words seem real. My understanding of the English language has both grown and weakened at the same time due to the reading of this story. But I digress yet again. It would mean it was time for me to go and fulfill the rest of my promise to her. So that is what I will do. Oh, shit. Fuck. This is an important-ish gift, because shit disappears. We're literally in, I guess not the Matrix, but rather that like little server area in which they learn Kung Fu. I see. Then what about me? What do you mean? I was under the impression I needed to find you, and apparently that was true, so that you can leave, but I thought this encounter might hold some purpose for me. That you might let me know how I fit into everything from this moment onward. Your only relevance here and to the greater good was to function as my signal. A simple notification as foretold by Echidna. Ah. Now that you are here, I can go. But then what should I do? Fuck it, YOLO, not my problem. You don't need to do anything. Be who you've become and who I didn't. Consume the fruits of an existence I could never understand. Holy shit, that's dark. Live. But she's dead. We're literally just bailing on Callie. We're just doing that now. Or, I guess, weak Callie. Callie of the loss. Oh! Oh shit! Okay, never mind. Shit's all fucked up and screwedy now, and we're switching lanes. We back to the land of I don't know, the living, I assume? Is she gonna get revived by the ring? Anyway, surprise, it's Roxy, bitch. Roxy always got good shit for everyone she appears before. Or maybe not everyone, I guess. I don't know. Roxy's still cool and has the best outfit and the best sayings, so I don't know. Roxy so far, top tier. Very high tier. Might place well in, in tournaments. Yes! Roxy gives Callie the ring, and Callie gains eyes again, which significance don't know or understand, but she wears the ring, and now we're lesbians. We're in lesbians. I guess they've been in lesbians, but wait, hold up. Did we just go from black to blue? That's a sign. Also a smile, which looks really creepy due to various reasons, but also more creepy smiles. But Roxy and Callie are teleporting the fuck away, and we're breaking through the borders and going into sound place, which I don't know. It seems like I have broken Flash somewhere, but it's fixed now, so we get music. Oh, this is the great and mighty Echidna, isn't it? Just the tale going through existence and time itself, and they walk. Hold on, let me do a slow pan for effect. Or there's a better way to do this. I was really hoping for an animation, and I'm a little bit let down, but whatever, shit's fine. Oh, we're back in Echidna's lair, but with the real world, I assume. Ah, Carcat and Kanye. So, you actually understood what she was saying with that ear-splitting malarkey. Yes. Wow. I guess we really did send the right person then. Plus one useless tag-along. I guess to bear witness or something. And probably record the legendary conversation like a scribe with his benchwarmer's pen into the hollowed scroll of the second banana. Sure. What? Yes, I agree, Kanye. What? Except I didn't bring my pen or scroll, and I don't speak monster screaming, so my transcript would read more like more shrill noises, like God playing the edge of a glass inside your think pan. Okay. Anyway, Kanye, we talked about you. What? You did? What did she say? It was a short conversation. The entire exchange was quite brief and straightforward, actually. No, I kind of got that, even though, yeah, which signifies that I'm tired and or bored. I'm not sure which. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I kind of got that. Even though I don't have a keen ear for beast twaddle, I can still detect when a conversation doesn't last for much time. I mean, did she say? Yeah, actually, yeah, that works. I've been around French people and shit, and other languages like Spanish, and yeah, you can tell when a conversation is short, even when you don't speak the language. You know, so someone goes, "Je m'appelle un toilette," and you go, "Oui," and they go, "All right." I actually don't know how to say bye in French, and I also don't know how to ask to go to the washroom. So I don't know. If you speak French, you might find some humor in what I actually just said because it's nonsense. Well, not complete and utter nonsense, but it's dumb. Anyway, I mean, did she say what she wanted with me or what she wants me to do? You don't have to do anything. She didn't want anything with you in particular. She just wanted you here. Okay. Well, here I am, Queen Snake. Satisfied? Yes, she is apparently. Then what did you talk about when my name came up? Now is probably not the right time to get too deep into the subject, but it was nothing bad. To the contrary, really. Okay, then what about you? Why did she want to see you, Kanye? Can you at least tell me something about this maddening exchange? The bottom line is the meeting has served its purpose, and Echidna is satisfied. She will release the frog when the time comes. I think Vriska was basically right. She wanted to get a look at us, to assess our worthiness, before she would agree to authorize the conception of another universe. It would seem that we measured up once her questions were answered. What questions? Those pertaining to how her universe would be treated once occupied, and whether we intended to take that responsibility seriously, by following through with the duties we have fundamentally tasked. Oh, the duties we have fundamentally tasked ourselves with by our natural inclinations. I mean, us specifically. You and I. Duties, natural inclinations. What the fuck is she talking about? Natural inclinations, I think, just means some idea that is important to us that has threaded its way through every moment and decision of our lives, even when not apparent. The refrain of our being, maybe you could call it, a thing that attracts and inspires us, and simultaneously weighs on us so heavily we are never sure what to do. For me, it is procreation, I believe. Oh, okay. And so does she. Fighting for the persistence of our people. I guess you could say motherhood. What about me then? I think that is for you to say. I'm not sure what it is, really. If I'm hearing you right, worthiness of inheriting this universe hinges on whether I can live up to what my shit is about, so to speak. But I don't know what my shit is about. I'd really like to know, actually, considering it sounds like you touched on that subject with her, even if only briefly. Then it sounds like a conversation I would have benefited from understanding. Really, if there was only one Clangoris. What? Is this a word? Is it?
Clangorous.
Fuck me. It is a word. If there was only one clangorous creature, screed, I'd like to have been able to parse over my lifetime, that was probably it. So, you really don't have even the slightest sense of what you stand for. Some concept that speaks to you in some way or represents ideals important to you. I don't know, blood? Blood. No, not blood. I mean, not really. Maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what that means or why I said it. Except that it's the easiest answer just because it's my fucking aspect. Well, it's a topic I can get behind. Do you have any? What? You mean aside from a shitload of the stuff I carry around in my veins all the time? No, sorry. Oh. Please don't look at my body like that while drooling. Oh yeah, she's a vampire still. Whoops. But really, I don't have a clue what my aspect means, or if it even has any substantive. What? Hold on. I can't parse the word.
Substantive.
Substantive. Sure. Substantive correlation with my shit. Per whatever Echidna was going on about. Honestly, though, when we started playing the game and learning about all the aspect stuff and who was what, I got so excited when I found out about mine. I was like, what? Blood? Fuck yeah. I got so... Oh. Yeah. I just read the same line twice because I scrolled at a poor timing. That's me. That's so badass, and I'm badass. So yeah, that checks out. And even though the thing about being a badass was bullshit, it still just felt right. And I think it still does. That's nice. I think it can only be positive to feel a deep affinity for one's aspect. Better than being at odds with it. I never felt like I had much to do with space, until eventually. I somehow came to understand space meant more than just space. Not not just physical room and dimensions for stars to occupy. It's deeper than that. A field related to propagation. Excuse me. The ones who create it, they are passing a torch, as it were. Yeah, at first I thought blood just meant, like, something about being a warrior or being completely ruthless to anyone standing in the way of victory. But as more time passed, I realized there was probably a lot more to it. And I still don't understand. Maybe I never will. But you know, even though I don't have the immature views on being a big shot anymore, I still want to fight. You do? Yeah! I mean, not any old time like some belligerent asshole, but when everything is on the line and it really matters, like now. So maybe I wasn't too far off on that part of my aspect. Maybe it does have something to do with, like, the warrior spirit. Shit, even if your body and skills can't quite back that up. Could be. It could also be there's more to being a warrior than engaging in physical combat. But seriously, I still do want to help make a difference in this battle somehow. I know you do. Look, I completely admit I'm shit. I'm the shit I'm the shit they reserve for the smelliest toilet when it comes to fighting ability. All that smack talk between me and Vriska about my uselessness, that wasn't even some snappy little farce where we all ride Karkat's crotch. Fucking what? Bandu? I guess Bando. Oh, that's okay, sure. Get no fucking... Yeah, sure, a Bando, because French, I guess. Loan words, aren't they fun, children? Yeah. Where we all ride Karkat's crotch bando for a lively chuckle. It was just some basic boilerplate Holy shit, can we just use normal words, please? What the fuck is interlocution? Or interlocution? There's no easy fucking use. Even Google doesn't want to pronounce the fucking word. I guess interlocution? Interlocution. Yeah, interlocution. Sure, whatever. We're going with the interlocution, because it probably won't come up again. That was exactly on the fucking level. I'm not a god tier, but you know what? Neither are you, and neither is Terezi. But you're both great and deadly as shit. It's no excuse. I've never been any good, and it took me a long time to come to terms with how deluded I was about that. The only reason we ended up winning our game was that everyone else was able to pick up the slack for me. Pretty much all I did was spend a few weeks shouting at everyone. I never told anyone this, but even when I beat my denizen, I'm pretty sure that's only because I got the one reserved for the weakest players, like a special one. You know how there's that supposedly rare one that only really strong players get? It has some weird fucking name. I'm pretty sure mine was like that, but just the opposite. Really, I never said anything about this because it was so embarrassing, but when I got to him, he was weirdly small. Like, just really small. And he mumbles his choice shit, which of course I completely ignore, and he seems to know I will. I hear it in his voice. He knows I won't care. He can sense my contempt. He can sense how small and pitiful I feel. And because he's like all-knowing and shit, he's factored this in. On some level, I think I understood all this, and it made me furious. So I killed him, and it was too easy. Even for me, it was easy. I remember thinking, what the fuck, after the final blow. So yeah, I've been pretty sure I got the training denizen ever since. It was just a matter of admitting it to myself. Actually, as dumb as it sounds, I think I'm still not compatible with people knowing that fact. It still feels humiliating. Would you mind not telling anyone, Kanye? I'll stay quiet. But yeah, my utterly tragic lameness attribute notwithstanding, I'd still like to contribute. I know it won't count for much. I might even get in the way of somebody competent. But it matters to me to put everything on the line for all the right reasons this time. Not to prove I'm strong or awesome or anything. The opposite, really. To put myself out there knowing perfectly well I'm not. I feel like I have to earn the right to inherit this universe like everyone else, not just get dragged into it on the loose fabric of everyone's fucking pajamas. It also feels important to just, I don't know, stand there with my friends. They're risking their lives and they may be more supernaturally resilient or whatever, but hey, I should be risking mine too. To at least show I'm there with them. And who knows, maybe a moment will present itself where I can do something important, like nudge someone out of the way of a random flaming fireball, or wow, out of the way of a random flaming fuckball just in time. Or some other small thing actually within my ability. Maybe I'll die in the process of saving someone more crucial to victory. If that's what it takes to be a part of this, so be it. I'm in. That's why you're our leader, Carcat. I'm not your fucking leader. Statements like that are also why you're our leader. You know? What's a leader if he isn't reluctant? Childish Gambino. No, I don't accept that. You have to. What? Why? No, I don't. Look, we just established that on the pad. I'm not a leader anymore. End of story. That isn't what Echidna said. Huh? It was part of the deal. What? What deal? The choice she gave me. It was straightforward, like I said. Seeing us was mostly a formality. She was perfectly willing to release the flog. The frog. Not the flog. Oh boy. The frog. The frog. She was perfectly willing to release the frog. But there was one small detail I had to agree to first. What? To protect you. Huh? In addition to living up to the things I supposedly stand for, the resurrection of our people, but once I did that, she made it clear they'd need guidance. She didn't seem happy with the idea of her universe being stricken with another race of lost trolls. Maybe she feels you are the best choice we'd have at preventing that. Are you fucking joking? Not at the moment. Ha 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 ha. These denizens are full of surprises, aren't they? Okay, cool. Whatever you say, Echidna. It's probably a load of shit, but a deal's a deal. At least protecting me should be a pretty easy promise to live up to, right? I'd hope so. Sure it is. When I head out to battle... Wait, is that just puke on the floor? What the fuck is that? Sure it is. When I head out to battle, all you have to do is stick near me and do your best to provide me cover. I think as long as you're giving your best effort, you're technically keeping your end of the bargain. That would be one way of handling it. Great, it's settled then. Now let's get out of this stuffy cave and get psyched for battle. Man, this is going to be great. I can't wait to dust the old sickle off. Which one to use, though? Home smell you later. Probably lacking in combat stats, but it's hard to say no to a classic. Oh, I guess that's the name of his sickle. I was so confused as to the context of why the fuck he was saying, like, oh, home smell you later. Actually, where's that a reference to? I can't even recall that at the moment. Oh, Fresh Prince. Yes, it's from the Fresh Prince theme song. Yeah, anyway. This way, Kanye. Don't worry, I'll meet you out there. Once it's all over. Huh? Oh, is she about to knock him the fuck out? Oof. And he drops, like, I don't know, like you should drop a bad habit, but they don't always. KO'd! Pat, pat. Pleasant dreams, friend. If you can hear me in your dreams. Haha, you probably can't. We just knocked out Carcat and left his ass to not die, I guess? It's the opposite of being left for dead. He's been left for life. Left to live. Alright. Ah, JR Sprite. They're back. At least an end to this dreadful lull in our recent social patterns. What lull? You've been talking non-stop since you were created. You see, Roxy, we all knew you could find her, especially me. Not to boast, but my faith in your ability to retrieve the cherub wasn't just some saccharine, friendly nonsense, like it was for pretty much everyone else here. It was established in what is now a highly focused understanding of my aspect, as well as these radically magnified feline instincts. Yes, good point. It's true that feline instincts, in no empirical way, contribute to one's prognosticative, fucking prognosticative acuity. Fair enough. But they really make it feel like my intuition has more credibility than it really deserves. And to the cat portion of my belonging, or to the cat portion of my being, how the fuck did I read that as belonging? Yeah. To the cat portion of my being, holy shit, I almost did it again. That is good enough. Holy shit, am I legitimately pleased with myself right now? Trills, is this her, Roxy? Of course this is her. Hello, you beautiful creature. Oh! Paw, paw. Gasp. Roxy, she's a treasure. This skull, absolutely exquisite, so smooth to the touch and full of luster, so macabre. So sublimely exsanguinous. I don't like big words. Can we, like, stop with the, like, Quite the fetching artifact to keep propped on such a smartly dressed pair of shoulders. Could you maybe stop pawing at her? It's creepy. The suit, spectacular. Tailored yourself, I gather. You have no idea what a burning desire I have to get hair on it. But don't worry, I won't. Oh my god, her eyes, perfect glass, like a priceless doll's. 'Tis a special friend you've pulled from the dead, Roxy. Thank you for sharing this gift with me. Chirp? The fuck? Oh. Ugh. Player's throat. On mic. Probably sounds horrible, doesn't it? You there, John's hot mom. It wasn't a Freudian slip that time. I said it deliberately. Rose. Kill me. We phantasmal kitty folk don't have much use for disguising the thoughts we think to be true in our minds, nor do we bother to veil attraction to that which we find sexually appealing. Meow. Oh! Gasping face. These ideas I'm having, they're so interesting. Wherever this frame of reference has been all my life, color me glad I'm dead. John's hot mom, did you know you killed me? No, not the girl, the cat I mean. You were twice culpable in a way. The murder weapon was in your custody and bequeathed to you roundaboutly by you yourself as an aged ghostly granny woman. The plummet of that gut-wrenching tome was the last thing I ever witnessed. Of course, the old woman herself was murdered by the accursed thing too, so one could hardly blame her for pulling a few strings here and there, that it might find another victim. When a bedeviled joke opus is taken with certain individuals, it can be difficult to wrest them away from its favor. Yeah, favor. Mrow, look at me. Boring you all with elementary tome trivia everyone knows already. What is this, the kitten corner? The fact is, John's hot mom, one time, you and your cornball book made a pussy pancake out of me. God damn it. Whew. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to use that one too. I'll make a pussy pancake a pussy pancake out of you yet. John, gasping face. I suppose Roxy had a hand in it too. Technically, though it seems Mom had it in her blood to do well-intended harm to that poor critter I used to be. It's okay though, because she makes up for it with the best funerals. They are a treat. Each of my halves received one. I remember you so clearly in that desert as the life drained away and I muddled through the shabby last words of a raffish amateur. I clearly remember, in spite of what a hackneyed showing that was, I still had the presence of mind to be overwhelmed by the sense for how much you cared, and that gives me such a warm emotion right now, it makes me want to poof up a little with... Yeah, sure. Poof up a little with friendliness. But these aren't the only memories of death I have, or the only memories of life I had for you. Oh, for you see, I've had many. Squaring these sprites, it's a marvelous thing. It opens you up. Oh, squaring, yeah, because you put, yeah, okay. The selves become curiously multi-dimensional, concentrated. I recall the lives of many roses lost, and many Jaspers. Maybe even more than 9. Oh, yeah, because cats have 9 lives. Not that any of them matter now. They each chase their own laser pointers to their respectful futilities, and now I am all that's left of them, Nor does it matter to the task at hand for which we must prepare, does it, Mom Crocker? What? For the battle ahead, we're still on healing duty. Didn't anyone tell you yet? No? The game plan is simple. You jumpstart the cadavers while I scoot you around. How's that sound, Cookie Tits? Oh my god. How's that sound, Cookie Tits? Does it tickle your toe beans? Everyone gasps. Well, that settles that. Plan of action secured. Maybe it's time for you to go away now. It may very well could be. Farewell, transitorily? Okay, I guess. And also, poofed up a fucking window like it's nothing and we out this bitch. Purr, chirp. Oh. Hello, Kanye. Funny meeting you down here in this cave. That is to say, the place I knew you went to and skittered here to visit in order to find you. Rose, dear God, what happened? What hasn't happened? We've been through a lot, haven't we? All of us. Reality itself, really. Reality has been through so much and puts people through so much simultaneously. Like the two of us. Reality has put one version of another... Wait. Reality has put one version or another of you through so many things with one version or another of me. It's all been so sweet and stupid and silly and sad, hasn't it? You'd agree if you could remember, but after I watched your molecules come apart as I lay there dying in the great big neon-skied litter box, there was one thing it occurred to me I never got a chance to say to you. Nuzzle. Nuzzle. And teleport the fuck away. Nuzzle isn't words, it's just nuzzling. Also, now we're on top of a green building with the Strider Bros. Dave and Dirk, surely this is where the party's at. Couple of cool cucumbers like you. See, Dirk knows what's up with what? Yeah, what with the party pants? I'd call them the cat's pajamas if that phrase didn't literally describe my ensemble. That's a good point. Ellipses from both Striders. Eep feels like someone dunked me in a chilly tub. Earth to Strider Bros. Does it look like I'm in the mood for a fucking bath? That's actually a really weird way to put that, but okay. We really out here being this, living this life, doing these things. I don't know how to respond. I don't know if you ever should respond, actually. But sure, whatever. We out here. So, this is it. The big reunion comes down to this: a lot of awkward sitting around while we all gaze at my father's pretty, pretty legs. Boring. I'm a sprite to the second power, yet what do I find sitting here on this ancient skyscraper? None other than the true squares of the party. Oh, aha, that's a really shitty joke. Also, pounce and out this fucking bitch. We're just going from place to place now, talking mad shit, or I guess setting up teleporters for every person, but they're not gonna end up fighting there, or maybe they will because you want to save assets like backgrounds and shit, but yeah, whatever. Rambling, unnecessary. Surprise, Jade's unintelligent father, and greetings. Ouch, that's quite the burn. For it is I, a brand new entity, which with you are not familiar. And that bull troll sprite, I guess. And, oh, hey, the last unprototyped kernel. That's sure a tantalizing tidbit worth acknowledging, if I ever ogled one. Oh, hey, it is over there. I didn't really notice it, doo-doo. The other shit. Like a stray toy some idiot chased under the fridge. Ah. This is odd. I don't know what's happening. Going back and forth. Okay, looks like you're both really boring too. Sorry to barge in on your weak times. Sniff you later. And we out this bitch too. And we're back to where we came. With face cushion and all. Oh, finally. A decent conversation. So it just occurred to me. No. I saw the spare green sprite, and it's like the little blinking light on these on those Ghostbuster traps, reminding us all it's an empty vessel in need of a lost soul. What? Wait, no, time out. Ridiculous cat rose. I've stood by silently agog at your shenanigans, but I can't let that flagrant piece of misinformation go by unchallenged. That's not how the ghost traps work. Or, that's not how the ghost traps work. The lights blink after they catch a ghost. Oh, really? I've actually never seen Ghostbusters, so I wouldn't know. Yes, I just wanted to clear that up before you carry on with more of your silly nonsense. Anyway, please continue. Thanks, Professor Nerd. I'm feeling a lot more knowledgeable about a fake thing now. Now about that sprite, which one of you here was concerned with the resurrection of fallen friends? Sniff, sniff, sniff. Was it you? It was you, wasn't it? Question mark face? Regardless, you're the only one left on this lily pad with any vested interest in whatever deceased member of that particular legume exhibit gets to rejoin us. And if my tally is correct, that's 4 torsos, but only 1 kernel. Vriska said that kernel was supposed to be for our potential resurrection purposes, and so is yours. Vriska? Who's this now? No. Can't say's the name clinks a water bowl. In fact, it sounds very suspiciously like the name of someone who probably scampered off, leaving exactly this kind of moral dilemma to those of us who stayed put. So who's it going to be, A princely young wizard who's wrought science through a wand? Okay, sure. Is it wrote? Actually, let's find out.
Rot.
Yeah, wrought. I was correct. Who wrought science through a wand, or a fishy young princess who never spoke once to Lalonde? What about other guy? the one thought half dead only. Or the girl who liked ships because they made her less lonely. Meowsers, what a mystery. Don't do it. Don't do it. What the fuck? Giant face in the sky is real creepy. But seriously, that's all for me tonight, folks. I've sincerely adored hogging all of your attention, and you've been wonderful. Trills into the night. Yeah, she's gonna bring Nepeta back. Nepeta back, isn't she? No! Oh, okay. Fucking thank God. I would have cried. Whoa, 10 path options. Wait a minute. You click and click, but nothing happens. This path selection screen seems to be broken. Looks like free will got greedy and overloaded the thing with choice, rendering the graphics up there completely useless, except you guess as a cool rollover thingy for the first time ever. Oh, as a cool rollover thingy. For the first time ever in the over 9,000 page history of this website, you begin to feel slightly deceived. Oh, how you would have loved to taste the fruit of free will one last time before this wild ride jerks our bodies to a deadly stop. Alas, it is not to be. You must proceed through all of these options linearly, one by one. You click the link below, as usual. Okay, so we have 10 fucking conversations before shit happens, I'm presuming. So, that was pretty fucking weird, huh? Ellipses. Yeah. That was your sister. Sorta, but I guess she fused with her dead cat or something? Dead cat? The bottom line is we turned our back for 2 seconds and a shenanigan happened. Pretty much business as usual. At least, that's how it rolls for us. I don't know about you guys here. No, yeah, that's pretty much true here too. Yeah? I turned my back once, never again. What happened? A muscular troll took my sprite. I then acquiesced into merging him with my jackass pair of sunglasses. Oh, right, that guy. Yeah. Look away. Look up. Look back. Alright. Sit awkwardly. So indeed. So is pretty much the thing we're saying. ... That's, our conjunction of choice, it seems. Fuck. I guess you all pretty much showed up then. Yeah, pretty much. Like before I even got back. After the werewolf girl appeared and wait, what happened with her? It's like a whole story, man, mostly involving Vriska. Vriska? If you knew her, you'd know that's all I had to say. You'd be like, oh, it's a Vriska thing. Okay, got it. Forget I asked. She brought you here too, actually, then jumped her ass in that window to go do whatever crazy bullshit she thinks needs getting done. Oh, right. Her. Then, I guess, stuff in this session is pretty much sorted out, finally. Shrug. Maybe. And we're about to do battle. Seems like it. Oh, are we ready for that? Kind of. Carcat made some drawings, so... Are you ready? I guess. I've got, like, a sword and shit. Cool. Me too. Yeah, I know. Mine's not that good. That's too bad. What type of sword? It's Welsh. I mean, possibly fake Welsh. I'm not that sure. Well, mine's good. I know. It's Japanese? For real? No, I don't know. Probably fake Japanese. Fake Japanese, kind of like how all anime probably takes place in some kind of fake Japanese universe. Something like that. That's cool. Tough getting a sword from a place like that. Yeah. Silence. Awkward looking back and forth. So when are we supposed to fight? God, I hope soon. That was awkward-ish. Okay, now that that little episode seems to be over, Roxy, maybe you can introduce us to your friends for real this time. Rose, I think you can come out from under the pillow now. No. Yeah, so like the hilarious Cheshire Cat Rose already pointed out, this is my friend from the dead, Callie, and she's super pretty. Ooh woo. She was my web friend online for a long time, and Jane's too. Jane, you just saw her, but here she is, again, alive and everything. Hi, so good to see you again. Yes, likewise, Jane. And without your troll Sona, no less. This is your true form, I presume. Ellipses. I think both Roxy and the enthusiastic cat girl are correct. Your natural appearance is quite handsome. Gosh, I'm sorry, I don't know how to reply to such remarks. Maybe it's because I can't bring myself to agree, no matter how nice it is for you to say so. I hear ya. Taking compliments can be kinda hard sometimes. Like if it's a weird subject for you, we can lay off. Callie, you are surrounded by ass kissers. You should allow me to lick your face so I can make an objective determination. Damn it, Terezi. Oh? It is the only way we'll know for sure. Though, if I'm being honest, you smell pretty ugly from where I'm standing. Oh my god, you are terrible. Please, John, I did not mean that in an unflattering way. I think having a skull for a head is pretty sick. If given the choice, I might rock the look myself. But I won't stand for a bunch of cloying weenies sitting around calling me pretty. Oh yeah, I wouldn't stand for a bunch of cloying weenies sitting around calling me pretty. If that's how people reacted, what would even be the point of looking like a badass skullgirl in the first place? Skullgirls! No, I'm sorry. I just had to. Also, Ophelia's bae for life. Irrelevant, but very relevant. Okay, I guess that is your opinion on that then. Thanks for sharing, Terezi. Don't listen to her, Callie. She's a weirdo. So anyway, regardless of how you feel about yourself, or whatever thing a rude troll may have to say, I think you are very cute. Even though you look a lot like your terrible brother, the fact that you are nice inside makes a huge difference. I think that when you are really a good person, deep down instead of an evil jerk, the skull monster look becomes a lot more charming. Wow, thank you. You met my brother? Yeah, he's garbage. I'm really sorry you had to grow up with him. Me too. I roughed him up a bit though, so it's all good. Ripped his cape pretty good too. He has a cape now? Not anymore. Smile. Hey, look, there it is. Heh, nice. What? The ring. I helped track it down through time for Roxy so she could give it to you. It's so cool to see that it works. Yes. I feel so much more substantial now. You must be a really good friend to her, for her to want to bring you back so much. Yes, she's been as good a friend as I could ever hope for. But then, since you helped, I suppose I owe you just as much gratitude, don't I? Nah, not really. I had to save the ring anyway, and it just seems like the right thing to do giving it to her since she was so worried about you. It should be a nice thing that is between her and you. I'm just a middleman. Hee hee, okay. Anyway, it's really nice to meet the person who finally gets to wear the highly touted ghost ring. It probably means you are pretty special to end up with it. What do you think you will do with your life now that you're alive and free from your jerky bro? Oh, wow. I hadn't thought about it. The idea is overwhelming, really. Well, don't sweat it. You'll have a lot of time to figure it out. That's kind of the point of life, right? Take a lot of time floundering around figuring stuff out. The answer will come to you eventually. You should just try to have fun. Yo, Troll Grouch. John is so nice. Ugh, it's fucking me up. I know, it's disgusting. Excuse me, Callie, what happened after I woke up? We were all following that mysterious path. Did you and Jade discover where that led? Yes, I met my other self. Oh, so you found her then. Indeed. Or more likely, the timing in the furthest ring was right. Perhaps she sensed me in a way and untangled a path through the darkness. In other words, it feels more as though I was summoned, rather than being the one to find her. She was tremendously powerful. She's also quite frightening. Frightening? Not that I think she is dangerous or has ill intent. My impression was very much to the contrary. Still, while speaking to her, I can't remember ever feeling so nervous. Not even my brother made me feel that way. Her demeanor was so severe and chilling, and so unlike mine, I think. Maybe that's why you felt weird. Seeing a version of you that wasn't like you at all. Maybe. So what happened? Not much. My presence there essentially freed her from that place, according to a pact she made with Echidna. She and Jade then left to do what? I don't know. Oh, She and Jane then left. To do what? I don't know. Or I do not know. That is when Roxy found me. So you were only there to release her? Are you sure there isn't something important for you to do now that you're alive and with us? I doubt it. For one, I have virtually no useful abilities. I don't mean to badger you. I'm just wondering how you fit into all this. Getting to wear a one-of-a-kind ring and returning to join a group about to wage a pivotal battle. That strikes me as the profile of someone meant to do something important. What do you think you'll do? Maybe it doesn't have to work that way, though. What if those are just some facts about her which let her come back to life, but they don't have to mean anything? Other than that. Like anything having to do with some huge fancy thing. Well, I guess so. First, Dave tells me... Oh, my bad. It's my alarm. It is currently noon. Fuck, I lost it. Yeah. I guess so. First, Dave tells me human beings don't have arcs, and now you're telling me the culmination of an epic doesn't require a oh boy. A messianic archetype. Yeah. Doesn't require a messianic archetype to return from the dead, thereby providing the key to everyone's salvation. I wonder what sturdy and time-tested narrative construct Jade is going to debunk whenever she wakes up. Maybe she'll lay waste to the notion of endgame ships. Oh boy. Carcat won't be happy about that. Huh? Okay, I don't know what stuff you're going on about there, but I just don't think we should feel like she has to do anything she doesn't want to. Or, I don't think she should feel like she has to do anything she doesn't want to. Also, one moment, I need some water. I think the truth is, I won't be doing much of anything. My other self told me as much. Her advice was to just live and exist as the version of us for whom that is an actual possibility. She's the one who will be doing important things. How so? She didn't say. Isn't that just how it always is with alt selves? So cryptic. Not crispic. Hey guys, it's been cool having y'all meet Callie and such, but do you think she and I could have a moment alone? Got some stuff I want to talk about. Oh boy, it's a conversation. Oh, we're back in lesbian town. Or the lesbian timeline, or the lesbian dream bubble, whatever. We're here with hipster Vriska and... Fuck, Mina? Yeah. You know, I've got to say, I've really turned around on horses. What? Horses. I used to hate them, remember? I developed this weird superstition about them. About how they're cursed or something. And when they're around, they can only lead to bad things happening. Don't you remember how I was going on and on about that a while ago at the amusement park? Oh, guess so. But we've been hanging around them a while now, and everything's been fine. More than fine, actually. So yeah, horses are okay in my book. What do you think, Mina? About what? Horses! They okay. Kinda dumb and smelly. Be making like fucked up sounds out their big ass snouts and flappy lips. Or floppy lips. Yeah, reminds me of the weird sounds that used to come from my neighbor's hive at weird hours of the night. The fuck? Don't even ask because I don't know. So enough about stupid animals whose presence have no rational explanation anyway. What do you want to do today? Yeah, there is no today. You know what I mean, within the ambiguous time frame that would loosely correlate with a single rotation of a planet. Any ideas? Nah. Come on, we can't just spend all of our days hanging out in this idyllic? I don't know. Can we find
idyllic?
Yeah, idyllic. Idyllic, bizarrely palleted cliffscape with all these stinking idiot quadrupeds. Or quadrupeds? Yeah, whatever. We should go exploring some bubbles. We explored an awful lot already. Ain't they sort of all the same by now? I mean, roughly speaking, yeah. They're all arbitrary memory collages, I guess. But there's always something new to see every time. Whose ridiculous memory will we visit next? Maybe some nutty version of Kanye who became a god tier in some totally ludicrous version of our session. Or maybe a version of John who's never even played the game at all. Maybe he went outside to look for the game and his father Lucius backed him over with his car. Ooh, that's dark. Or what about your friends? They're always fun, like Nepita's ancestor. The deaf one, she's a riot. Plus, she has a fascinatingly dark history which her memories always seem to hint at. Or Eridan's douchier clones. Or you douchier clone. I know you have a great time whenever you get the chance to own him. So what do you say? I don't know. But you seem kind of bored. If you're bored, doesn't it make sense to get out and try to have fun? Not really. But why? Because it doesn't sound that fun. Just sounds like the same shit as always. Like, exactly like dreams. Dreams? They are dream bubbles after all. Yeah, but I don't... Dreams are also like a crazy fantasy ride full of fake shit that makes no sense. It's a great time in theory, and I guess when you're younger it's fun. Maybe you even look forward to sleeping, to see what the great Mr. Sandclam has in store for you next. But after sweeps and sweeps of dreaming, you get used to it. It's just the same bogus crap your stupid brain is shuffling up and serving you over or again and again. So you stop paying attention and just ride out your sleep. Then get back to business in the real world like a legit person with cool plans. Huh? I don't think I've had the same experience, honestly. Sounds like kind of a bummer. To look at dreaming that way. I always liked dreaming. I mean, unless they were awful dreams, which was fairly often. But I'd never say I really got bored of them. Yeah, well, you're a bit younger than me. I am? Yeah, I guess so. Never thought about it. Then again, we fuchsia ladies, we sorta have to get used to being around people younger than us our whole lives. Oh, over our full lives, like much younger. Or at least, I'd have to if I were actually alive, or was actually alive. I guess you're right about that too. That's pretty fucked up to think about, actually. That if you were alive, you'd have to deal with existing nearly forever. Almost as fucked up as the fact that you have to exist nearly forever while dead too. Hey, are you okay? Yep. You seem really down. No, I'm cool. Are you sure? Meh, maybe not. Don't matter. What's wrong? Nothing. Urgh. You know you can talk to me, right? Yeah, so tell me. I don't know what's wrong. I'd tell you if I knew. Are you depressed? Shrug. It sounds to me like you may be depressed about something. Or just in general. I don't know. Damn Fishka. Hey, it's okay to be depressed. I think just because you're dead, that doesn't necessarily let you off the hook from having psychological problems. I'm pretty sure I proved that to myself on more than one occasion already. Yeah. So talk to me. Maybe I can help. Erg. What's the big deal? I don't wanna. Sigh. Mina, what? I'm not good at, talking about me. I know that feeling. That's all you ever talk about. No, I mean in a non-aggrandizing way. Oh. Cough. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. We got Vriska versus Hipster Vriska. Sorry if I'm interrupting whatever the fuck is going on here, but I'm afraid I'm going to need that treasure. No, I wanted more out of that. Anyway, it's been like an hour and a half, which seemingly has become like the standard timeline for how long I want to sit and read. But I'm hungry and I'm gonna go make lunch and then probably go to bed because my sleep schedule is horribly fucked. But anyway, yeah. Remember to be productive, do things, hydrate, and don't ramble on when you're trying to end things and move on to other things. Bye!